Patricia Parker, founder of Kids for Kids, which is transforming the lives of over 300,000 people in one of the most isolated and difficult regions in the world to work, Darfur, Sudan, no place for a child.
We have a shared vision, and you've talked about it so movingly today, to improve the health of children worldwide and for a safer and a better world. The Kids for Kids projects mirror the aims of Rotary. When you asked what it is that why is it that no one else is speaking about Darfur, it's because no one is going to Darfur. The government of Sudan is keeping foreigners out, and the world is somehow condoning that. Even one goat makes a difference to a family which owns virtually nothing. A hand pump or a forest could be named after your club. Our projects are long-term, self-sustainable and identified, and the key is they are run by the communities themselves. We've given over 300,000 of the poorest people in the world the chance to improve their own lives. But I don't believe in charity. I believe in giving people the means and the skills to help themselves. And yet, this has been achieved not by grants from large donors, but by the personal generosity of private people. People like you. Kids for Kids is giving a chance to people who are struggling to survive and run their lives without interference, to give their young men a reason to remain in their homes and not to pick up a gun. We give women a voice and choices, often for the first time in their lives. That you have invited me here today shows that Rotary International has not forgotten Darfur. Peace is not on the horizon, but if we work together, we can help to make peace a reality. We are proving that you, Rotary International, are absolutely right, that you can enable people to stay in their homes. We can make a difference, one child at a time, indeed one goat at a time. We can't let children drink water like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come here, despite my broken foot, to say to you, when you asked what happened to Darfur, please, you are the only people in the world who will be listened to, who could make a difference in the villages of Darfur. Thank you.
Leo Hastings drove in from New Hampshire to tell us how his Keene High School Interact Club traveled to Talnique, El Salvador on its annual service trip to build natural disaster-resistant houses under dire circumstances.
It is the goal of the Keene Interact Club to help the people of El Salvador who cannot help themselves. There is no government relief, however, for the poverty-stricken families in El Salvador. Hope is not guaranteed. That is why we return every year to build these houses. Keene Interact Club is a 92-member group of sophomores, juniors, and seniors at Keene High School. Membership is by teacher recommendation only. To be nominated for the group is an honor, but carries a responsibility that none of us take lightly. Our advisor, a Rotarian who started our group 23 years ago, spearheaded our annual trips to El Salvador. As you can imagine, a trip every year of such planning and magnitude is no easy task. To date, we've completed 12 missions to El Salvador and built 88 houses. We've also started 3 sewing schools, built 3 bakeries, and even started a chicken farm. We fly down to El Salvador, roll up our sleeves, mix cement, and with the permission of local officials, we build homes to replace the dilapidated shacks they lived in. The houses we build are not luxurious. These are utilitarian houses with some power, but no indoor plumbing. It has a patio, an outdoor kitchen, and 2 bedrooms with bunk beds. These may seem like summer houses to you, but these are mansions to the families. These are houses that these families' children are born in, live in, and die in. For the past 5 years, we have generated over $50,000 annually. We don't seek or accept donations, and we don't ask for sponsorships. We estimate that we have fundraised $350,000 for El Salvador causes. While all 92 members are responsible to fundraise towards the trips, only 40 will travel to El Salvador. The success of each annual trip is a combined effort of all who travel with us. You will notice students, nurses, and adult chaperones in the video working alongside the natives to contribute to our mission. Each traveling student is responsible for their own airfare. We are allowed two suitcases, one for work clothes and personal items, and a second for donations to be given away to the families. It is these items in the second suitcase that allow us to make a personal connection to the natives, especially the children. There's nothing happier than giving a child a soccer ball and playing with them for the rest of the day. It is a lot of fun to make these personal connections with the people of El Salvador with these small gifts. However, we find the hard work in building the houses most rewarding. But every single piece of equipment that we used, every concrete pole, every concrete slab, the materials that we used to mix the concrete to keep the house together, all of it had to be carried up the hill. The only piece of mechanical equipment we used was a cement mixer, which we used in the last few days. I still have scrapes and scars on my arms from carrying and even dropping them from up the hill. But that's okay with me. They serve as a reminder of what I've done for these people and what I've given. We interact with the language of the human spirit. We gesture, we smile, we show love. We help one another out. We show that I'm here for you, you're here with me, and we're here to do something spectacular.